so far away. This looks not good. Let me do it.
Hey guys, welcome back to Our Family Nest. Look who I have with me today. She still exists and she hasn't moved to another country. So I told Carly, what was it, Sunday night, I called her. I'm like, what is your schedule this week? Let's go out, let's get lunch, let's hang out, let's film a video so people can quit asking me, where's Carly? Why isn't she posting? So I had you guys ask me some questions on Instagram. And of course, guess what a lot of the questions are? Where's Carly been? So we're just going to start with that. We're going to let Carly take the reins.
I don't even exactly have like anything to say. Like, it's not like I was on a trip or something like that, or I was purposely not filming. I mean, I'm in the process of filming a video right now. I had filmed it, like, the beginning half of it, like, a week and a half ago, and then I just started finishing it yesterday. And in that, I kind of explained that it's just hard for me to do social media right now because, I don't know.
We live in Michigan and it's boring.
Yeah, like, I'm just not really doing anything interesting in my life, so there's not very many interesting things for me to film, and I hate nothing more than when I make a video and I have to go back and edit it, and if I find myself bored while I'm editing, I just already know. Like, I hate the entire thing. And then that just makes me, like, discouraged, obviously. And people don't like really my question videos that much and stuff, and I had recently just done a lot of stuff like sitting in front of my plain wall, so I'm just trying to avoid that, but at like the same time I literally have nothing else to do, so I'm kind of just taking it slow right now. I'm working on school. I'm working on my life, and I feel like once the weather starts getting better, then just everything will start getting better.
You know what drives me crazy though is people say, like, why do you keep posting sit down question videos?
But then sometimes they'll ask for it.
Well, no, they say that, but then you'll post those and they get more views than the vlogs. So it's like, that's why you post them.
Well,
you know?
It's also just like, I don't know, I like filming those videos because I like to sit and like talk and explain things and whatever, and
yeah,
sometimes when I'm vlogging it's just difficult because it's like I can only film so much, and like, I mean, I personally know when I watch like a video it's frustrating when someone explains what they're doing and they don't show it, but also like I don't put very many people in my videos, so I can't say like, oh, I'm going ice skating with my boyfriend, because I'm not going to show it, and then that's just boring. So
right,
just kind of like what I have going on in my life right now is nothing that I can share on YouTube.
Yeah, that's
or
true.
It's just not interesting at all. Like, I'm not going to film doing school or cleaning my room and post a vlog of that every single week. Like, it's just
reorganizing my life
Exactly.
again and again and again. I get
like,
it.
There's just not very much content available for me because, I mean, like last year, like I think around summertime, like I like did a juice cleanse, like I did all this, I went like pottery painting, I did like crafts and all that stuff. It's just like, this is not the time of the year where that kind of stuff is just going on in my life.
And CPM's lowest in January on YouTube, so you might as well just enjoy the break a little bit, honestly. Now is the month. January, February, March are just kind of so if anything, now's the time to kind of just be a little more chill, I guess.
Well, and I have 6 classes this year, and I have like 14 assignments due every weekend, and I've kind of put myself on a schedule that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday are strictly like school and work days, even though I'm not working, but and then like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday I'm not doing anything. Like, I'm just not.
Yeah, give yourself a break.
Yes. It's all overwhelming.
Upcoming travel plans.
I can't answer any questions on that currently.
Because it's still all up in the air.
Everything. So
Ken and I have a trip coming up this month. And then I was thinking about how cool it would be in October to go to Hawaii for our 25th anniversary. Because we went to Hawaii.
I feel like you guys go on a trip for your anniversary every year.
We do, that's what I'm saying though. Like, it'd be cool to go to Hawaii because that's where we went for our honeymoon. But the flight is so flippin' long. I don't know.
Well, you just fly. Here's what I would do personally if I flew to like Hawaii like that.
Yeah.
It's because like some people just try to get it all done at once. Like, fly to California, spend like 2 days in California just doing what you do, and then go to Hawaii after that, so you don't feel like...
Are you gonna take care of the dogs for like 10 days?
No, probably not.
Because that's
Here's
the
what's
thing.
unfair is it's so frustrating because Chase is older than me. He's legally in every possible way an adult.
Yeah, but he goes to a job.
Okay, but he works from like 6
I
to
know.
noon. By the time he gets home, the dogs are just waking up, basically. Not actually, but I'm just saying realistically, if he works at that time every day, then how about I take care of them in the morning, and then when he gets home, it's his turn in the afternoon.
Well, why don't we make a schedule before we leave?
Here's exactly what happens is I'll be like, okay, Chase, we're having equal responsibility of taking care of the dogs. And Chase's version of taking care of the dogs is, oh, I'm gonna let them outside and I'm gonna go sit in my room for 5 hours, and then I'm gonna fall. Like, the one night, it was Chase's responsibility to watch the dogs, and he had went to bed at 8 p.m. and locked them all in your room.
Oh my
So they were in there from like 8 p.m. to like the next morning, and they never were let out. They never were like...
True.
So it just sucks because
when he
puts
gets
so
up,
much restriction on me, because it feels like an entire week I can't go do anything. I can't go do what I want, like any of that, when there's literally another person in the house who could equal. And it also sucks because I'm not just taking care of 5 dogs, I'm taking care of 4 cats. Like, no sane person takes care of 9 animals at once for 10
do
days
you really
straight.
take care of cats though? I mean,
Yes, they need a lot of attention.
Cats, just you feed them and that's it. They're good.
No, that's not how that works.
What do you have to do with your cats?
Cordelia needs a lot of attention. A lot
Is
of
she
it.
the needy one?
She's extremely needy.
Somebody asked that question. I don't know what it is word for word because I just dropped my phone, but it said something about the cat's different personalities.
So Cordelia's definitely the most outgoing. She's also probably the meanest. She's just a little sassy, she's bossy, she's in control of all the other cats, but she's also just the most social and whatever. Tate is extremely social, but she's more laid back. She doesn't really rely on people. Like, Cordelia is extremely independent on me. And Tate is just...
Not independent on you, dependent.
That's what I meant. Tate's independent is what I meant.
Somebody said this Tate...
I know.
Finish. Does Tate hang around me more or you more?
She takes her rounds.
Yeah. I don't think she doesn't hang out with me. She just hangs
likes
out
to be in the living room.
She likes to be downstairs.
Yeah. And I
For
don't
the
know.
main floor.
I don't know why she goes downstairs and takes naps on the couch, and then when she's awake she likes to come upstairs.
Yeah, that's true.
And then Dander,
maybe because the other cats can't bother her.
well, they don't really bother her like that.
They don't.
Dander and Ivy are really the only ones who get interrupted from their peace. But Dander, she is, not to be mean, but she's the most annoying for sure.
Which is crazy because she's just so innocent.
No, she's not.
She's shy and quiet.
She is shy and she is quiet, but she's extremely needy. And it'll literally be like this. Dander will just be laying on the bed, relaxing, and completely fine all day. The second you lay down and close your eyes, literally all over everything. That's exactly what happens. So every night you just never get to sleep because the second you go to bed, she starts scratching everything.
Even now that you changed their feeding schedule?
Yes. I don't know, she just does not like it when I go to sleep.
You know, she doesn't want you to sleep.
Fun fact is, when I'm just home alone and I'm sleeping in my bed alone, she's fine. But when there's another person there, she loses her crap.
She's jealous?
Yes.
That's so weird.
And she'll like sleep in my bed with me. Like, she'll sleep literally in between my legs under the blanket, and she loves it. And then next thing you know, someone's sleeping next to me, then everything's all ruined. And
That's
Ivy,
funny.
I gotta finish with Ivy.
Yeah.
She's just, I don't know, Ivy's really interesting. She's just like the most generic cat. Like, if you thought of a cat, she's just everything that like a normal cat is. She just does her own thing, and she's extremely independent. Like, she's just so peaceful. Like, I wish all the cats were like that. She doesn't bother me.
She's the best cat.
Yes, she's the best behaved cat.
Wow, you think Tate bothers you?
Sometimes. She starts making biscuits on my head while I'm sleeping sometimes.
Ivy doesn't ever make biscuits.
No, she does, but Ivy just knows. And she's very, like, when she meows, nothing even comes out. Like, she's just so quiet and collected. It's just like this. That's it.
That's funny. I can imagine how you're going to be now. Say you have 4 kids. You're going to be like, oh, my favorite kid is this one. Because she doesn't talk.
I had favorites. I'm just saying they're all extremely different.
Yeah, that's funny.
But I do have a list, like, of who's currently bothering me the most. So, yeah.
Oh, what's a goal that you have for this year? I'll go first.
I don't want to talk about goals anymore. It's so stupid.
Well, mine's just real simple. Mine is I'm just trying to like live more day to day and just enjoy, like live in the moment and not worry so much about, I feel like all last year was like, oh, we need to move, we need to sell our house, we need to downsize, Carly needs to find a place to live, we need to do this, we need to do that. And it's just this constant feeling of like urgency of having to like figure out all this stuff.
Yeah, you stress me out when you do that.
And now I'm just like the last video I shared, like I got my scrapbooking stuff out, I read a ton in January, I'm walking on the treadmill every day, like I'm trying to just like be more like enjoy today and not worry so much about, you know, like that feel. I was always feeling like I need a new job because I'm not, let's say I'm not, call it working full time, because posting videos 3 days a week to me is nothing. I used to post videos every day for what, 5, almost 6 years. So this is like, I could do it with my eyes closed. I'd post videos every day if I actually thought people wanted to watch what I have to talk
I can't
about.
even post one video,
but I don't have enough, like my life's just not that exciting anymore.
Me neither.
Point being is it's this constant need of filling the void of work with more work. Yeah.
Also.
And things are going to work out the way that they're meant to work out. I still check, you know, the real estate listings routinely at least once a week to just see if the perfect house comes up on the market. And if it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Like, I'm just kind of like, this is me. This is my year, hopefully. What about you? No goals?
No.
Other than just college and...
Existing is my goal.
Have you ever run into any of your kids' exes in town? No.
Bro, what?
Who would we run into?
I just ran into someone's ex the other day.
Did you?
Yeah.
I guess I could. Yeah.
I said hi.
Yeah, even if I did, I don't, there's no one that I'd be like, oh my gosh, I hope I don't ever see this person. Like,
It just is a weird feeling, that's all.
yeah.
Because it's like, whoa, I used to know you, and now it's just weird.
Yeah, I think it would
It
be
feels
just...
like that with literally anybody, like an old friend.
Yeah.
Or...
Are you the person, like, you're going through Target and you see somebody from, like, high school? Do you purposely kind of, like, go the other way? Or do you go towards them because you want to say hi?
I don't go towards them. I just keep walking, and if they look at me, I'll say hi and smile, or, like, I don't know. I don't intentionally run up to them and I'm like, oh my god, we went to school together. Or, like, I don't avoid them either. I just exist, and, like, whatever happens, happens.
90% of the time,
I
think I'm like, I'm gonna go this way.
Well, because I feel like at your age it's different. They're gonna come up to you and
It's
have like a
small
4-hour
talk.
conversation.
Yeah, like, and
Like,
I think
people
it's...
my age, like, I just saw this girl the other day at Target. It was like 3 girls that were all like in the grade below me, and it's like we never really were friends, but we know each other and we just said hi. Like,
yeah, that's
it's like
fine.
They're not gonna start asking me like, oh, where do you go to school? Like, none of that's gonna happen.
I just feel the other thing is I couldn't tell you how many times I've run into people that, like, I don't see all that often. You run into them at the grocery store or whatever, and I've talked about this before. I don't remember what video. When someone will say, oh yeah, I saw in your video that you're got a new car, you know what I mean? Like, they say something, so that just creates this immediate awkwardness of, okay,
I don't feel that way at all.
like, I don't know what to say now because you watch my videos and know everything that's going on, and when I have crazy moments and go on rampages and, like, I don't know, it just is. So, and then, like, what do I say back? I just get flustered, and then I don't know how to, like, move forward.
I feel like that's actually a blessing, because, like, sometimes, like, some of my close friends will watch my video and it just makes me feel like I don't have to re-explain something to them.
True.
So, I don't know.
I guess that's true. I have this one friend who, she never watches my videos, but she sees the titles of them. So when I see her in person, like,
she'll ask about that, but not know, and then
she's in my friend group, like book club and stuff, which we haven't done in forever. No. It's, anyways, it should be like, oh, so I saw in your video you did this. Well, tell me about it. Like, I don't know. It just cracks me up. Do you think you will take a trip for vacation ever, just the two of you?
Probably not.
I don't think so. I could
You're
see.
too scared to go places without men.
Yeah, truth.
I could imagine taking a trip by myself.
Completely by yourself. I would never do that.
I
So
would.
kudos to you if you could do that, because I just personally probably couldn't. I'm too codependent.
You can bring Bean and Toby.
Would Carly ever have cosmetic surgery?
No, probably not.
What about that bump on your nose that you said you didn't like?
I didn't say that. The
You
surgeon said that.
Yes, you did.
No,
You've
I
said it
didn't.
before.
I have pointed out that I have a bump on my nose because it was made very clear to me. If you don't know, I went because I can't remember the name. It starts with a T though. Something in my nose is all swollen and needed to be removed so I could breathe better. So I went and saw a doctor who was going to remove it for me. He was like, while we're at it, we can flatten the bump on your nose. And then just ever since then, I've been convinced that I need to flatten the bump on my nose. But
Well, no, you certainly don't need to.
I don't
if you-
actually care.
I've never liked my nose, but I just don't feel like I would want to go
My
through
nose is fine.
all
I don't
that.
really care. The only, like, I don't like the whole, like, go under, do surgery stuff. Like, if anything, I
Yeah.
just get lip injections. But then again, I don't,
want
I've
needles.
literally, like, when I overline my lips, I don't even think it looks that good. So,
to have bigger lips.
yeah, I think I'm just meant to have small lips, and it's unfortunate, but
I saw
I
this,
even just know people with lip injections, and it's the same as eyelashes. Like, once
Yeah.
you do it once, it's not enough, and then you keep going
And
until
then
your
you look-
lips are rock hard. So, yeah, it's just too much.
Okay.
Like, at least these are removable.
Right.
I don't like tattoos or any of that stuff, really.
Has Carly been reading lately?
No, I have not.
I keep
can't.
telling her she needs to read It Ends With Us before the
I'm
movie
going to,
comes
but it comes out
out.
in June. I have plenty of time.
Yeah.
It's just, here's the thing. When you do school, it's just extremely difficult to read because, like, something about the way you spend your time.
Yeah.
It's like reading and school are kind of on the same page of, like, I'm gonna, you know,
I didn't read
gain
it all
some
when I
knowledge
was in
and like all that
college,
stuff.
so
it's
I
like,
can
why would I
understand.
sit here and read a book that's not reaching me towards like an ending goal when I
Yeah.
can literally do my school and get that done first, so then I can actually sit and enjoy a book.
And then
like,
the last thing you want to do is read more when you're done reading for school.
exactly.
Yeah.
So
Like I said, I didn't read it all when I was in college. I probably actually there was a pretty big time frame. I probably didn't read for like 10-ish years of my life. Even the years of when all you guys were little, I didn't read it all because that's when like blogs were a really big thing, and I would just read like a bunch of blogs all the time. I didn't read books a whole lot back then. And if I did, I was probably like reading like 10 books a year.
It's up into the lower 40s, but
What the heck?
yeah, why does that keep turning up?
I don't know.
There's ghosts in here.
If you had another child now, what would you want to name them?
That's too
Presley?
much. I just said that like 10 minutes ago.
Are you excited for Carly to have kids? What does she want to name them?
I ain't telling nobody no baby names.
Yeah, most people don't want to do that because then someone will, I don't know, steal your name or something.
It smells like dog in here.
Are you the stinky dogs?
They're like breathing too much. It smells like
Hold
dog
your breath. Are you going to do any more challenge videos in the future?
Probably never again.
Not likely, unless there was something that Ken and I would do, but I can't imagine like having the kids, all right, eat it or wear it, guys.
Yeah, no.
But I could see doing that with Ken. I wouldn't care. Have you ever had, never mind. What's Carly's dream job once she gets her degree? Like, take social media and all that out of it. Pretend it doesn't exist. You have your degree.
I don't know.
What would be your, like, ideal situation?
I think about, because I'm almost interested in like every single thing that could fall under my degree, to be honest. I literally would be a cop, but only for certain things. Like, I don't want to be a cop for everything. Like,
Yeah.
I don't, which obviously is not a thing, but
Right.
or I'd like to just work in a prison I don't know. I'd also, like, when you watch, like, Criminal Minds, like, a lot of the work that they do is, like, the behavioral, like, analysis stuff. Like, I like that
The
stuff,
psychology part of it.
Yeah, but they're still doing, like, investigating, you know what I'm saying? But they're, like, doing both things. Like, I like that. I don't know. I do literally everything. They were part of the behavioral analysis unit.
Somebody said, do you like Taylor Swift more than Carly?
Probably.
Imagine if Taylor Swift was my daughter. I would go on tour with her.
Okay.
I'd be just like her parents. I wonder if they're gonna go on tour with her, like in Tokyo and all those places. That's weird.
I don't know.
Best way you like to relax after a tough day?
Cry. Probably.
Read. Take a bath.
Go to sleep. Take NyQuil.
Carly! Oh my god. Do you guys miss going to dance competitions?
Sometimes. I'm sure you don't, but...
Yeah, I never liked the, like... I like dance competitions and, like, the atmosphere. I hated going and having to do the whole hotel thing. I just... Ugh. Just because I don't sleep good when I'm not, like, at home. And you say I snore.
Oh my god. That was... Majority of the time we had to do that. I never, ever, ever got any sleep.
I can't breathe through my nose. Maybe we both need nose surgery. We could have mother-daughter nose surgery.
I can't remember. I can't really breathe through my throat. Oh my god. So I just have little oxygen all the time, but I'm fine with it.
I just can't breathe through my nose, so it's like...
Actually, you know what has been happening to me? Oh, I've told you this, but my teeth are so sore every morning when I wake up because of how hard I clench them. And there's like the way that one of my teeth is right here. Like when I clench down, it's literally pushing backwards.
I wonder if you should do that mouth tape thing that people do.
Tape my mouth shut?
Do you know people do that? I don't understand it at all. I think it's the weirdest thing.
Like literally, listen.
Yeah,
There's not that much going on.
I would literally.
I do sleep with my mouth closed, but
does Tate wander the whole house?
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
she does.
And then she tries to sneak out the door. Like this morning, Ken was letting the dogs out. It's
just funny because my biggest point of getting Tate, to Dad, I was like, you're never gonna see her. She's never gonna bother you, like literally ever. Which we thought was true because I think Dad probably hasn't seen Dander and Ivy in like 4 years.
Yeah.
So we thought it was just gonna be like another situation like that.
Yeah.
Like maybe she'd come down the stairs like Cordelia every once in a while, but no, she declared the entire house is hers.
Yeah.
So my dad actually sees her quite frequently.
Yeah, she goes down and sits on his desk while he's working.
Shoves her butt in his face.
Yeah. And then Cordelia,
a lot.
She'll go just down the steps and stand there. If the big dogs are outside, sometimes
she'll make her way to the basement sometimes.
Yeah. But she doesn't generally go down there and like visit with your dad while he's working.
She does sometimes. He'll send me pictures and he'll say, come get your cat.
But it's so funny because we set up this camera in our living room towards our Christmas tree. And because we were like, if the cats like knock the tree down or whatever, we want to see like who did it and whatnot. Anyways, if you would scroll through the camera,
you can see them all.
Dander and Ivy, they just roam they're just walk around all night long. I can't
believe that Ivy does that, but I swear Dander spends all her time scratching stuff that I don't understand how she ever has time to go downstairs.
It is mostly Ivy, that is true. And you can see with the white with the black spots, she's just walking through the house, or she'll just stand there like right in the hallway.
It's funny because like Tate doesn't care to do that because Cordelia doesn't really care to do that much either.
Yeah, I don't think she does.
I feel like Dander and Ivy have just been doing it for so long. And they know the second when your door closes that it's go time.
Is Carly still dating her boyfriend? How are you adjusting to most of your kids leaving
like
or have left the nest?
Yes.
Yes, she still has a boyfriend. How am I adjusting? Fine. I just feel like
care.
No, I just feel like
it's been a while.
It seems so long ago since Andrew and Blake moved out, and now that Chase is back, it's like
taking steps back.
Yeah,
that means Blake and Andrew will be back soon.
Actually, they probably don't know. Blake, at one point, like 6 months ago, you were freaking out. He was like,
he was saying he was moving back home, and I was just like, no. And I was saying,
Carly said no.
I said no because it was just like I'd literally have to like we just have to make so many accommodations to
Yeah,
him moving
everything
back.
would
Like,
have to be
he's
moved.
allergic to the cats, so the cats would have to be locked up in some way, and the litter box would now have to be like back in my room and stuff like that. It's just like, it would have been too much.
Well, I told him, I said...
Or like even the basement, but the cats would sit and bother him, and like he's allergic to cats. It's
yeah,
like,
because when Andrew and Corey are in town and they sleep in the basement, the cat bothers them the whole night. What's your go-to Starbucks drink? I haven't had Starbucks in years. Probably the last time we did a challenge video of Starbucks.
I would say, I don't know, I just go for, what's white?
Mocha?
Yeah, probably just like the white mocha iced latte.
Yeah.
I just like iced coffee. Or I used to get matcha a lot. That's mainly it. I don't really get Starbucks that much. But...
How do you feel about Carly moving in with her boyfriend? Well, he's already staying with us right now, so I'm the parent that, like, in the old times when I was young, my dad had said to me, if you move in with your boyfriend before you get married, I am not helping pay for your wedding. Like, he had this strict rule. He had that old-fashioned sense of get married first, then move in together.
I think that's stupid.
And I just feel like nowadays it's sort of the other way around. Like, just
Live with someone
live
before
together
you marry them,
first.
because you're gonna end up killing each other probably.
No, I mean, I just what
well,
is
no, it's
the...
better to practice living together before you commit, I think.
I don't think it's practice. I just think it's the reality of let's see if we can exist together.
It's practice.
You know, I guess. I think that it's a good idea if they live to get their own place. Like, I don't want her to... What I wouldn't want is to have those rules with my kids and then have a kid rush to get married because they think that they can't live together until they're married. And then you're getting married
It's getting so foggy in here.
because you want to be able to live together. So I would rather have you just, you know, save yourself the time of a wedding and a divorce and all that stuff and live together first. So, all right, I think that's it for any good questions.
Bye, that's it for today. Thanks for watching this video. I can't remember.
Please give this video a thumbs up. And the question of the day.
No, I can't remember.
Well, then how do you know it's wrong?
Because it just doesn't sound right.
Oh, anyways.
And the question of the day. I think that's what it is.
Question of the day is, do you like Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce? Or are you a hater?
I'm gonna be a hater because I'm just tired of people talking about it. It's just, everyone always asks me, they're like, do you think Travis is gonna propose at the Super Bowl? Like, I don't know.
He's not gonna propose at the Super Bowl.
So
oh my god, what a dumb question. Yeah, when he's... Whatever. We'll see you next time. Bye!